Hello, everyone. I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War, Campaign 20, Week 1, Day 5. So, today, a couple things. So, most noteworthy is we have the Eldrazhor faction with the new Deep Delve variant, as well as the unfortunate new, not-so-good spider, as far as what the spider does. Deals some damage to a enemy. Boosted by curse and web enemies at a ratio that is too low to be worthwhile, and then poisons them. And on top of that, it just has stealthy and, what's this, 25% chance to create a web gem. Oh yeah, the web gem thing, because this place has a ton of that. But overall, it's not going to change the pure faction team that you would end up utilizing for this place. We covered it on Monday night, Tuesday video. But it is this one for pure faction team, and it is unchanged with the new option. You end up going double deep huntsman into double of the legend. Double legend is what you win with. Double deep huntsman is because he's a tank, but also because he has a 100% chance to summon his tomb spider. So your first slot essentially becomes tomb spider. Your second slot becomes deep huntsman. Well, stays deep huntsman. And then your last slots are just your legends to go win the battle with. Does have insta kill, and it does get lower as more kills occur. But you can end up using the new tomb spider that you get from your death in order to speed the battle along once you only have like 1 or 2 enemies left. Or you can still go for the insta-kill. It just gets less of a chance as the battle goes on. It starts at a relatively high chance, assuming you have the entire enemy team webbed and poisoned, which you could do off of his extra turn or web or curse, whatever the ability is. But anyways, of course, we won't be getting the pure faction. Actually, I'm not sure if we're going to do too much of the faction or the event thingy. I guess I do need to get enough to max out the pet or the troop. So we actually still need to buy tier 3. Oh no, if we're already buying tier 3, shouldn't we just do the whole thing? Probably. Oh no. We'll definitely do some of it. We will definitely do some of it. But yeah, I forgot. We have to buy the tier 3 anyways to go max this thing. Because I do want to max this little guy. We go over to troops, go to upgradable. Actually, I still have it set to the thing for the video, don't I? Whoops. Oh, no. Wait, yeah, I do. Mydnight, yeah. Clear filter, save. There we go. Alright, anyways, what was I looking for? I was looking for upgradable. Let me go get this guy real quick. The new old spider. Get a double blue orb on him. Just to max it out immediately. Get him all his traits. Watch him be good without stealthy for some reason. No. He'll be fine. And then we'll go level him to max. And there we go. Another one for Zolkiri. Which of course is a magic-based kingdom, so if you haven't already gotten Zolkiri to 30 star, that is one step closer to your 30-star journey for Zolkiri, though of course we have already reached it. I wonder when they're going to expand that system. They still haven't yet, and a lot of kingdoms are starting to get there. While a lot of them are stuck at 26, even though they are level 30. We are at the point where, like, what, a third of all kingdoms are pretty much 30able? Realistically, they're not because of deed books. Speaking of which, have I been able to get this yet? Obviously the elite levels will do that. But do we have enough reds? Oh, we do! Ooh, I've already been able to do this for a while and we still haven't. I need to go do that. Anyways, hello everyone. I haven't said all the hellos. Hello. Also, my chat situation is still a little scuffed. This will be fixed once we get the new computer in sometime next week, most likely. I think I can pick it up as early as like next week's Tuesday. I'm not sure if I actually will be. I think I have like a week to go get it. I'm not sure the first day I'll be like the most free to go pick it up. But I think I can get it as early as next Tuesday, so we'll see. We should almost guarantee have it by next week's Friday. And if not by next week's Friday, so a week from today, we will definitely have it by next week's Sunday. But anyways, hello Bill! Hello Mark! Hello Chad! Hello Sonny! Hello MK Jets! Hello Mark! Hello everyone else! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hello Genki! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Alright, let me go move the redeem codes because they're blocking my thingy. I actually did remember to go and open them for once. Also, we have enough for like 3 or 4 more streams. Hopefully we get some more soon. Anyways, let's go do things. So, faction. Oh, let's go mess with faction then. As far as team, we'll just copy paste one that we mentioned during the video. Of course, all the copy pastes are in that video if you want to go and grab them, as well as the stream that we did on Monday. I have a Wayne build here. Do I want to run Wayne build? Oh, no, I'm fine with it. I mostly did this just so we'd show a different team, just so we didn't show both the same. Even though both would be slightly different just because their coloration. We do have Box Strider, Leprechaun, and Thrall Leprechaun, so we're pretty open to running almost everything. Green and purple. Isn't a new Explodey guy under purple? So I could just run triple Stellarix. Alright, we'll do this for once. I will run one set with this guy. However, if I'm not mistaken, I believe we could run Stellarix triple Explodey guy. Or even double with 50% mana start. Which, for the range that we're about to do right now, because we're probably only going to go to like 100-ish for now. I'm not sure how far we're ultimately going to go this weekend, but we're probably just going to go for 100-ish right now. Almost like it's like a Tuesday event as far as how far we progress it. But after we get through this, we'll probably switch over to Stellarix. Obviously, for videos, I try not to show Stellarix for every team. But, you know, it's what we're generally running. If you're ever in doubt what this strategy is, it is probably throw Stellarix on the team. And that is no different, but we'll do at least one round with the good old Rowan. Obviously, she does what you need it to do. And in some situations, depending on how you get on mana, you want to get her up quicker. The only big issue is she doesn't get 50% mana start under discoloration. Is the only really big downside. You do have the upside of running Thrall for infinite mana, or Box Strider. Normally Thrall because it doesn't block her mana. But, you do have the downside of no half mana start with this color restriction, which does make it a little bit hard for her to turn one full mana, but, you know, right there, as you can see, it does still happen. Just less likely. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Genki. Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been feeling better. Hope all's been well. As far as ourselves, luckily, haven't gotten sick. I got really sick that 1 week for some reason. I'm not sure why. I've been pretty good since. It's kind of ironic, too, because that was actually the week I went to the doctor's. Not because I was sick, but because I already had appointments and everything scheduled. It's kind of funny that coincided. Yes, hello, analyst. Welcome, welcome. The game has forgotten your ancient Ket team multiple times. You played on PC and your phone and went to PC again, and every single time it forgot it. Did you use an Immortal on your team? It sometimes gets confused when an Immortal is on the team. And it has to do with, like, the different categories. But, yeah, was it an Immortal team? If it was no Immortal doing that, then that's kind of confusing. But, if you did use an Immortal, that was probably why. They're still a bit buggy. And there hasn't been a patch since Immortals were added, so they still haven't actually hotfixed it yet. That probably will be done by, ideally, next version, but knowing them, you know, it could take 5 years before it's done. But, it is likely due to using an Immortal on your team. Most likely. Oh, there's that Tome Spider. Oh yeah, that'd be a great thing to have. Do we have any way to stun easily? Stun would be very useful. It's not required. But if we could squeeze it in somehow to a team, that would be nice. Let me go grab Stellarix build real quick. Not sure which one I want to run. I guess we'll run it with Hero since we want stun. The solution to that is just run Elementals on the team. And hope that gets it done. In that case, we probably run this one then. But drop the Essentia for Hero. Yeah, I think we do that. We grab this, but drop Essentia for Hero. For one, we can't even use Essentia in this color restriction. But for two, we need stun anyways. So it works out both ways. Alright, no, I do not want to go to PvP. Oh yeah, I did use the PvP booster, by the way. So the 1 hour PvP booster. Normally I've been saving it for the Friday stream. But I had some time one day and it was like, yeah. It was where our PvP points were, so I was like, yeah, I might as well use it. Oddly enough, it looks like people are just either not doing a lot of PvP all of a sudden, or we got a much easier bracket. Because we were getting some low balls over here that were like 10,000, 15,000. And this week it's not even at 5,000. They haven't even done the weekly yet. A lot of people that have did like bare minimum for the weekly. Which is basically anyone like slightly under 8,000 right now. Or even 8,000 itself. Like pretty much anything at R score or lower. Is pretty much they just did bare minimum right now. So we're actually quite a bit higher. Lower end's not too bad either. 31,000 for leaderboard. Or technically even 29. I'm not sure if I'm going to bother going for it. Probably not, but definitely a bit easier this week. What's the lower end on here? Lower end on here, still high. Wow, people are still going for like 140, 50,000 a week. It's kind of insane. Because what did we do that one week? Didn't we do like 260-ish thousand? Which means even if we did that this week, that would only be rank 14 right now. Plus it would still keep moving. That's insane how high that is. So I do have to say, higher upper end of the leaderboard, really low. Not even 500 million right now. I know that's still high. That's still really, really high. But compared to where it normally is, it's kind of low, I guess. That's still really, really high, though. Anything over 300,000 is kind of insane on any week. Oh, apparently we also got another goal done. Win Citadel battles. I wonder how long that's been sitting there. Oh, I got it now. Unfortunately, you don't get to double claim it anymore. But we can still claim it for the 2 things. And by double claim, I mean you can't like double it. Like that in the past would have been 4, but they fixed it so it's only 2. And unfortunately, we got absolute junk from it. Anyways, I came here to go copy paste the team and got into the wrong menu. And let me go fix that now. All of that was to just go and paste this team in here. So it says I can't use Essentia, but we weren't going to use Essentia anyways. What I want to use is Wand with Elemental. The reason we want this is not necessarily for Wand, but for Elemental. The Wand could still help with Dispel for Submerge and everything. But the main thing we want to go do is use Elemental Hero class here in order to stun. Because on the first and final fight, there's going to be at least 1 unit that has a 100% chance to revive on death. And if we get them stunned, then he will have a 0% chance to revive on death. And that is the game plan here. Otherwise, it's still the same build. We just start with a little bit of a slower mana start. They'll still have 20% though, just not 50%. It'll still work out nicely. Anyways, anything else we need to do here? I don't believe so. Just double checking that everything is in order. And this will probably be our team for the rest of time for this delve. Stellarix, Double Fair, Ferroton, Caffrey, and Wand. Or Pharaoh. Oh gosh, I cannot speak right now. Anyways, hello, Analyst, Vanessa too. Hello, Chad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're sitting at 300,000 VP? Nice. Oh no, I went really crazy with it the first week. I haven't really been doing too much since. Like our average week has been around 10 to like 20 something thousand, which is pretty standard for us. I haven't been going above and beyond for it. I probably should because you get some extra gold marks across the season if you rush to like 800,000. I just feel like 800,000 is really steep. Like that's not a small number. Rushing to 800,000 within like a month. Like it's very doable, but that's a lot of PvP grind to have to go out of your way for right at the beginning of each PvP season. Just for what is effectively... Actually, it is quite a bit of gold marks though. Like we're talking about 250 gold marks. That's like 2.5 deep books. Which, you know, that's not like an insane amount, but 2.5 deep books still nice. Hey, speaking of which, let me go grab the thing. I was talking about it. Oh, Trippy Trading. Though we've already taken plenty. I do need to go take mini bosses out though. But anyways, what was I doing? I need to go do... I was about to go show something. Oh yeah, Pride Lands. Let me go upgrade it. We just need 2 more deep books, so let me go convert it. Oh, I also got to go 5 elite levels. Gosh, we really need to go farm some more of those medals. We might need to do a really long stream at some point where all we do is do Explore 12 grinding. Because I am so low on those medals. I'm just going to grab 2 for now, even though we technically could just do all of these to the max amount at any point. But we finally have everything we need to go get Pride Lands permanent 2 attack. So let me go get it. We've had this place upgraded for a while now. Let's go claim it already. Now the only thing I need to go do is do 5 gold elite levels here. Which, hey, that one guy counts. Our bandit, our untraded bandit is gold elite leveled. Nice. Let's see. Hopefully he counts. He should. If he doesn't, I'm still leaving him like that. I guess we'll start at the low rarity end and just upgrade whatever. We only need 5, so what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then something. Is there anything on the high end that's like not useless? Uber Step, but we already upgraded it. Takima's interesting. Maybe we do Takima. Takima, it's very rare you would ever use Takima. But having it gold elite level maybe will give me an excuse to finally go and do it. But the problem is it doesn't even gain magic though. It's kind of unfortunate. But I think this will give us the motivation we need to actually do something with it. Should I do... Yeah, I do Nisha on the final one. So I'll do Anu, double Anu, and then the Nisha. I will grab double of this, and then we'll go for 1 Nisha and be good to go. Make sure that's not... Okay, good. Just making sure. Alright, 1 down, 4 to go. And I'll probably just do a low rarity for the rest of the stuff. Alright, you're already upgraded. Start just upgrading this junk. You're a rare, right? I'm about to find out. You are indeed a rare. So for triple view. Honestly, where did we get all these medals from? Why does it feel like we have so many medals? I guess I just haven't used them for a while. And these were just built up over vault events and other various things. Yeah, why does it feel like we actually have a good handful of them for once? We're at like 0 of these for quite a while. We're at a somewhat healthy amount. And by somewhat healthy, I mean barely enough to upgrade this kingdom and then run out immediately after. Poor guard tokens have like no use. After you upgrade every common. The best we could do is get that guarantee level up on an rare. And then from there you have to gamble them for RNG. I still haven't done that for any upgrade yet. Trying to go for the RNG upgrade. I always go for the 100%. This never seems worth it to go for the RNG. Alright, 2 more to go. Are these up to ultra rare now? It sure looks like it. Yeah, we're up to 2 ultra rares. It's fine. It's a little more expensive, but not that bad. Try and double check. Is there anything else in here that is cheap? Or, you know, actually worth upgrading, I mean. It's kind of sad Pridelands has so few things. I guess technically Behemoth. There are some very, 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 very rare circumstances where we actually would run Behemoth. So it'd be Behemoth and something then. Come on, there has to be at least one other thing that's not 100% useless here. Problem is, it looks like most of them are. I might just have to do one of the low rarity guys then. Yeah, let's do a Behemoth. Behemoth isn't awful. He's very dated in the current state of the game. But, you know, he still gets your job done. If we're under Prideland restriction, I could definitely see myself still using him. And only that restriction, because you're not going to use him in Beast. You're not going to use him in Brown or Blue. So really his only restriction is Pridelands. But in that time, you actually would use him. You'd probably go down an Ubistep build, but, you know, if you don't have Ubistep, he's definitely going to be one of your premier options. Oh yeah, we should need one more, yep. Alright, and this will be a permanent attack bonus then. Let me just do it by base rarity one more time, and let's go find one low rarity junk troop then, I guess, to go upgrade. And I'll probably just do whatever one is lowest down here. Which is one of you two. Spirit Main, which does nothing, or you, who does nothing but different. Okay, I'll do the one that does nothing. Instead of the one that does nothing. Alright, yeah, we'll go for the ultra rare there. So ultra rare, double ultra rare, and then go for the one epic. And that will be 1, or technically 2 extra permanent attack now. I should probably go decide what Brown Kingdom we want to go upgrade. I've been putting it off forever because there isn't like a definitive like, hey, here's the place you should probably go upgrade for Brown. But, I don't know. We have all the resources for it, I'm pretty sure. It's like 2 stats that we're just leaving on the table that we could permanently have. But there we go. Speaking of 30-star kingdoms, another one to join the pack. The Pridelands. For 2 extra permanent attack. Also, we got a little hole here. A little circle of upgraded places. Is this brown or green? Green. Boo. Honestly, that might be our next green upgrade. What is every brown kingdom in the game? I wish I had a whole list. Yeah, I think I might just pull the trigger and go for one already. Alright, Urskia is brown for HP. Let's just see what every option is. I'm going to click on every kingdom until I find one that's worth upgrading, and then we're just going to do it to stream finally. We've had the resources to do this for ages. I just haven't decided on what brown kingdom I want. KZL is definitely not it. I know it's brown. I'm not doing it, though. The problem is every single brown kingdom is almost equally bad. I don't know. What brown kingdoms have you guys gone for? For any of you that have upgraded a brown. Permanent attack if we do... Droxzoom. The problem with Droxzoom is it's nowhere near 30-star, though. But you do get permanent attack from doing Droxzoom, which is interesting. But it's too far from 30-star to be worth doing, though. It is way too far from 30-star. You were going Kazale? Oh no, I'm not feeling Kazale. When are we ever running dwarf teams? Other than when we're forced to run dwarf teams. Which I guess when we're forced to run dwarf teams, it makes our team better. But, I don't know, aside from dwarf restrictions, I can't really think of, or Kazale restrictions, I can't really think of when we would bring out willingly a KZL team. We're already at the browns. I know there has to be at least one or two more. Is Drifting Sands brown or yellow? I might actually do Drifting Sands, oddly enough. Oh, this is also brown. It's for armor, too, which is interesting. Oh, but it's Nexus, though. Nexus is a mile away. Why are so many brown kingdoms so far away from being max? Is Broken Spire red or brown or blue? It is brown. Interesting. Broken Spire is not awful, I guess. The problem is its HP bonus, which is probably the least useful one. Like, Magic's obviously the most useful. Oh! Wait, I think I do Blackhawk. Since when was Blackhawk brown? Oh. Is Blackhawk currently 30 starable is the question, though. But otherwise, I think this might be a Blackhawk upgrade. Permanent 2 attack. The bonus that you get here is pretty nice. Let's double check the rest of our options. Let me double check something else, too. Let me go check Terran's World. What is the max star level of Blackhawk? If you ever want to know what it is, if you go to Terran's World, which does not want to load apparently right now. Yeah, I don't think Blackhawk can hit 20 star yet, or max star. I just want to check what it is. The way that you check it is go to Terran's World.com and then go to Max Kingdom Power, PC Mobile, or whatever platform you're on. And what are we looking for? Blackhawk. Blackhawk? Oh, yeah, it's only 27 star. Ill. It's 2 updates away. That's like 2 whole kingdom events. That's like another year before it's 30 star. Why is that so far away? I guess I don't know. I do feel like that's the most worthwhile, but it's 2 events away from being 30 star. That's a while. Like we're talking like a year. At least several months, if not closer. Alright, maybe we reconsider Blackhawk. It would be good if it was already 30 starable. The problem is it's not, which kind of changes things. If we want to immediately do it right now. Because we'd have enough to do a second one, and that second one would be Blackhawk. But it really comes down to what we want to do for our first one then. The internet lied to you? What did it say? Brown Kingdom, Broken Spire, Karkaroff, Drakzoom, Drifting Sands, and Adana. Blackhawk is missing a weapon too. It's also missing a ton of troops, isn't it? Or is it just missing a weapon? Alright, Drifting Sands was the other one I was considering. It's armor. Can Drifting Sands be 30'd yet? Drifting Sands. It can. Okay, I'm considering Drifting Sands. This was going to be my other choice. I was even mentioning it earlier, before I saw Blackhawk. Yeah, it's 2 permanent armor for, of course, for Wayne, Tesla, those kind of builds. It's very rare that we're running a pure Drifting Sands team, but there are a few that come into play. The most noteworthy one is, isn't the place where Deep Hive is? So you have Beatrix and everything? Yeah, this is where Beatrix resides. Oh, it's also where Mistralis resides. Interesting. Alright, let me double check the rest of our options. But otherwise, it does look like it's probably going to be Drifting Sands. Wait, someone said Adana earlier. Wait, is Donna really brown? I thought this was red or something. Or yellow. Yeah, that's not brown. I just accidentally got the yellow list. As I was going to say, if Adana was brown, then we'd probably want to do Adana. But, no, Adana's yellow. Mydnight, obviously, no. Why am I even clicking on it? Roshnok. They used to have a different bonus. This used to be attack. What is it now? Armor? That used to be an attack kingdom, oddly enough. That's for purple. This is definitely not the color, but I still want to check it. Okay, I believe out of any of them, I want to go for Drifting Sands. Alright, let's go to Drifting Sands then. Hopefully we have every other upgrade. We'll find out. Alright, let's click it. Let's go get 2 permanent armor. Drifting Sands it is. 1 armor unlocked, and now let's go get the second one. I assume gold elite levels is the only thing I'm missing. Yeah, I need 4 more. Alright, let's try this again. 4 more elite levels. Round 2. Alright, well, we actually have a lot of mythics upgraded here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every mythic except Scorpio, which is unfortunately useless. Obviously Beatrix. Alright, let's go to some of the low rarity stuff. Looks like all the high rarity stuff's already been upgraded. Any low rarity easy upgrades? Nice. Okay, we have one. Only one, though. We only have one free upgrade, it looks like. So we still need to find 3 more. And I'm pretty sure everything of value has already been upgraded here, so it's just gonna be low rarity stuff. I guess one exception is Great Maul, but... Oh no, Great Maul doesn't gain that much stats. He gains like amount of magic, which he uses for nothing. So I'm probably just gonna do entirely low rarity here. Like, when are we ever using Great Maul? I guess I did technically do it for one PvP team the other day, off stream. Like, you do use him ever so occasionally. But he's generally not worth it. I think I used him for some monster restriction or something. Anyways, I'm gonna go upgrade this little guy. So after this, we just have to find 3 more to upgrade, and that will be a permanent +2 armor then. Which is definitely worth it. And that'll be all the kingdom upgrades for now for some extra permanent stats. Not a lot, but you know, every little bit helps. Alright, now we just gotta find 3 more that aren't useless, or useless but low rarity. Which is probably just what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna take the lowest 3 rarity things here. And just do them in order in case we ever need like 25 gold elite levels, which is going to be really annoying if that's ever a thing. That is very expensive. So how do I have exactly 1 shiny token for you? So what does this thing look like shiny? I feel like it'd actually look pretty cool. Is that it right there? It's all green. That's not bad design, actually. So hello, Anderson. Welcome, welcome. We're currently in the middle of upgrading kingdoms with our kingdom stars. Something we don't normally do. Just making sure we have the right ones. Okay, grab one of you. Grab 2 of you. After this, we only have to upgrade 2 more, and then there'll be another permanent +2 armor then. And I'm probably just going to do the next 2 in the row. But I will check after the next one just to make sure I didn't miscount. But I'm pretty sure we need 1 more after this one. In which case we'll do the Rock Spirit, I guess. Honestly, Rock Spirit's not even horrible. It's just you only use it in early game. And by the time you'd even have the medals to go and upgrade it, you'd probably be past the point where you would even want to be using it in early game. He has a really good damage boost ratio, so he's good for things like Arena. But these bonuses, if I'm not mistaken, do not apply at all in Arena. So that'd be kind of broken if they did. I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm like 90% certain they don't, but for some reason I feel like they do for some reason. Even though I'm pretty sure they don't. Alright, let me double check. Yep, 1 more. Alright, we'll upgrade the little Rock Spirit guy, I guess. He's useless this late in the game, but, you know, he's not awful. Nothing else. Hopefully at least, like, shiny in Arena if you do use him in Arena. He's definitely one of those things that if you see him in an Arena draft, you're probably auto-picking him. Compared to what your other options likely are. Does the frog in Tinkertown appear in kiosk portals now? Yes, it should. I haven't actually checked. But yes, it should. Pure Faction? Yes, double Huntsman and double the Legend is the Pure Faction. We were going over a little bit earlier during the stream. But yeah, that's the team for Pure Faction. Double Huntsman, double Legend. Alright, there we go. Permanent armor bonus. 30-star Drifting Sands. That's 2 30-star kingdoms this stream then. Do I have enough to do a 3rd? Do I have enough for any upgrades? Let me double check. Blue. I have enough to upgrade another blue kingdom. Do we want to? Because we can. Alright, let's try this again. Actually, does this list bring up a whole list of blues? Can I do it by color? Is there not a way to search by color? Unfortunate. There has to be a list somewhere that does it by color. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to find one then. Oh, there's a question. Also, hello, AFCB. Welcome, welcome. Are there enough decent mythics to make the power pack thing worth it? Or whatever it's called? The pack that gives you a free mythic at level 150. Are there enough decent mythics to make the... If I'm not mistaken, that rolls based on a mythic you do not currently own. So one strategy that people actually do for it is you'll get like 90% plus of the mythics in the game and then go for it. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe it actually mentions it here. But I am pretty certain, unless they've changed it in recent times, I'm pretty certain. Actually, can I even get them? I'm not sure if I did ever get them. But yeah, I know what offer you're talking about. I'm not sure if I can see it anywhere though. But I could have sworn that these mythics prioritize giving you one that you don't own. I could be wrong on that, though. Like this one for, like, the 30-day thing. For reaching, like, whatever level. Yeah, I'm not sure if they've changed that. It doesn't say it here, though. Or does it? You will receive a random troop available from chests unowned if possible. Yeah, there it is. It says it right there. But yeah, it prioritizes giving you an unowned version of it. And since this can only be bought once, this specific pack right here, what some people save it for, which I haven't used mine yet, but what some people save it for is they get nearly every mythic in the game. And then once you start getting to the really annoying part where you need to get like your final like dozen or 2 dozen mythics, they then buy this because it will guarantee give you one you don't own. But yeah, I would say don't get it. This is mostly used. It's not worth the value, if that's what you're looking for. Both these two $50 packs are not worth it. However, they are occasionally used to try to finish the mythic grind, as they guarantee give you a mythic you don't own, which is a lot more valuable later in the game compared to early on in the game. Because the last dozen or so mythics are the hardest to get. But no, using it early on in an account is actually really bad value overall. Well, not necessarily because you get all the loot and everything, but I don't know. The amount of value you get for $50 just isn't that worth it. But they are generally used near the end of an account's life cycle in trying to finish 100% mythic completion. As it's much better used for that than the resources. Though it is pretty expensive at $50, obviously. Which is very pricey for what it is, but it is a guarantee unowned mythic. But a guarantee unowned mythic early on in the game means almost nothing. You could easily get something really, really junk from it. Oh, what am I looking for? I'm looking for quick kill team. Oh, so I keep hopping all around the place. We've hopped to like 5 different things already. But if anyone still has any questions or anyone want to go over, do let me know. Alright, let's go kill this out real quick. Yeah, that one $50 one, that one pack, I'm not sure what that one was called. You're only ever allowed to buy them once per account. That one legendary and mythic pack that you get at like 150 or level 300 or whatever it is. Those you can never do once per account. However, those ones that you have to wait like 15 days or 30 days, whatever it is, those you can buy infinite. Though I'm not sure if anyone really bothers with it much these days. As it does get very, very exceedingly expensive very quick. So grab this one event key. I think we had to go do the explore thing too, so let me go do that before I forget. No, let's hop around to everything else. We won't need to do too much PvP this stream since I already did the 1 hour booster off stream, I think, yesterday. So I'll probably just mess with a little bit more of the faction event if we go camp something. That'll open some Volkeys, so I don't know, I might say Volkeys for this Sunday then. Because instead of just doing more of the faction event this Sunday, I might just open a ton of Volkeys. Like every last Volkey we have. I think we only have like 100 left or something. It's either 50 or 100. Alright, well, we'll keep the gold there. Let me go take the explore thingy. We don't need that. Oh yeah, campaign. Not campaign. Faction assault. No, not faction assault. Invasion. I should probably help my guild with invasion unless they finished it. Yeah, let me go do invasion. I've been slacking on invasion. We're using double Lady of Ruin, Wand of Stars, and Queen Beatrix. Queen Beatrix I'm mostly using to get rid of barrier if they happen to get it. I guess I'm technically using it for cleanse, though. I don't think there's much we need to cleanse. I'm mostly using it as a de-barrier option. Honestly, I might just be better off just running a third of the troop. It's one more extra insta-kill. As if we don't already have enough. Yeah, we'll go run most of our sigils here. I don't think I'm going to do the whole stack. But I do need to help the guild. I think we're in like second to last place right now, so... Gotta get at least to like the middle range. We're slacking. Yeah, it's nice that he creates skulls, or she. What's the invasion tier? I think I bought tier 3. Generally tier 3 is enough. Or sorry, I bought tier 4. I would normally buy tier 3. The reason I bought tier 4 is it was very beneficial running multiple of the invasion troop this week, either 2 or 3 of them. Which is the only reason I bought tier 4. Normally you would just go for tier 3 for the weapon and everything. But tier 4 gives you the benefit of running 2 or 3 of the invasion troop, which due to the fact that it has skull will be really beneficial once you get to the deeper end. Which we won't really see yet, but once we get like 10 to a dozen battles deeper, you'll notice that we might start losing our first slot, especially when it misses its skulls. And that's the whole reason for having 2. It's not required, but it's really helpful this week to double up on her. But you can easily get away with it without doubling up. You do have a second invasion troop that you could technically use as your first slot, and just don't cast it. Because he doesn't have double magic like she does, but it does have 5 times skull damage like she does. So you can use him for his 5 times skull damage and to save all your mana for casting her if you only have 1. So even in a situation where you don't have, or you don't spend the extra gems to get multiple, it's still going to be fine. You just run the other invasion troop. You just kind of want to get to VIP 5 so you can start saving gems for VIP keys. Yeah, VIP keys are pretty nice. VIP keys are the best way to spend gems to get mythic completion. It is the best gem to mythic completion ratio in the entire game, especially since they buffed it. Though even before they buffed it, it was still the best. And they actually buffed them quite a bit a couple years ago. As far as getting to VIP 5, I believe it's $130. The best way to get there would be to buy Death Knight armor and then get there just through buying season passes. Like the $10 season passes. I'm not sure how long you would have to do that for, though. Because you'd have to do, like, what, 11 seasons? And we've had 20 so far. So maybe you might want to throw something else in there. But if I was to do that in modern day, that's probably the way I would go about it. Though, with the frequency of seasons, that would take, like, a year, a little over a year to actually get to VIP 5. But I would do it with Death Knight armor immediately, and then only with the $10 season passes. Unless you want to get a few of the others. But the season one is normally the best one to go for. The big campaign one. Like, currently, we just got into Campaign 20. Though I do have to say, the options that we've been getting for them lately have been pretty underwhelming. But the amount of resources you get for it relative to money spent compared to any other season pass is the highest. Which is generally why it's so good as well. Like, if you compare it to the PvP pass, or the New Kingdom pass, or anything like that, the best value is the season pass, the campaign pass. So if you were to do any one, that would be the one you would want to go for. I just wish they would stop putting such useless mythics there. We've been on quite a streak of really bad mythics from season passes lately. Like, the legend we got from that Fox event the other week is literally stronger than the mythic we're getting at the end of this campaign. What's the price of VIP chests once you unlock them? They're 50 each, and I believe 45 when you bulk them in 50. I don't know because I currently have my VIP key stacked. But, yeah, I believe they're 45 each when you buy them in bulk to 50. But otherwise, they're 50 each. But you always want to buy them in 50 bulk. Similar to gem keys and event keys, you get a discount when you buy them in 50 bulks. They're the strongest key in the game where you actually get a discount for the bulk. It's not required to open them like that, but it does reduce their cost by 5 gems each. Doing them 50 at a time. That's a lot of gems, though. It's 2,350 gems per 50. I do remember that. Yeah, it's 2,350 gems. Wait, does that mean you only save 3 gems, then? Or maybe it's 2,250. I don't remember. It's been so long. The problem is I can't actually even see it in-game. Because I have physical vault keys. Or, physical VIP keys, I mean. And it doesn't actually show me the price anymore. Yeah, I believe it's 2,250 or 2,350 per 50 that you buy. Actually, let me just do the math. It's 45 times 50. It should be most likely, which is 2,250. I'm pretty sure is what it comes down to per 50. Anywhere from a 50 to 45 gem range, depending on what bulk you buy. If I try going to my VIP keys right now, it just shows my physical key numbers. Because we have so many. It doesn't actually show me the price. Yeah, I've been stacking them for like 4 or 5 years. That's pretty much every free VIP key you get. Plus a few of them from the VIP 6 offers. VIP 6 isn't worth going out of your way for. But if you do just naturally reach it, it does give you an extra daily offer. And sometimes those daily offers are okay. Like, it allows you to get guild gifts that you can give out to guild mates and stuff. It gives you the offer to buy VIP keys for a little bit cheaper and a few other things like that. Oh, you better start saving then? Yeah, 2,250 or 2,350, whatever it is. It's really expensive. But it is the best gem to obtain all mythics ratio in the game. It'll save you spending tens of thousands of gems. So super long term, it's worthwhile. Plus, it's a little bit worse value prior to having all ultra rares anyways. So by the time you get there, you'll probably have all ultra rares. Because they only start to get, like, insanely good once you have every ultra rare maxed out. Because VIP keys drop epic and above. So you generally want to have ultra rare completion before you start opening VIP keys. It's not required. But it's something you normally want to do, is every ultra rare max before opening VIP keys. Alright, we have exactly 10 battles left. How's the guild doing? Wow, we are still really low. Okay, I guess I'll do all my battles. Because we're actually really, really low if we don't. So, you know what? We'll actually help the guild for once. We shall contribute to the cause. Do they still do Vault Weekends? Yes. Vault Weekends are actually very consistent these days. Back in the past, they used to be very sporadic. But now they consistently happen once every 4 weeks. The next one's actually right around the corner. Do we know the date yet? I don't remember. We should know the date, though. Should actually be relatively soon. What am I looking for? I'm looking for weekly events. Vault event. Where are you? Next Vault event is on September 6th. Oh yeah, that's next weekend. Oh yeah, 1 week from today is next Vault weekend. Oh yeah, that's really close. Ooh. We'll be able to try out the new computer on the Vault weekend because I should have it by then. Ooh. Nice, nice. Do I still enjoy Gems of War? Oh yeah, I still enjoy Gems of War. I've definitely been burning out on it a little bit recently. But it's mostly because we've been playing it every single day for like 10 years straight. It is actually the longest I have ever consecutively played a game every single day by quite a margin. There are games I have more playtime in than Gems of War. But there is no game I have more consecutive playtime in than Gems of War. By quite a margin. Because I think my next highest is like 4 or 5 years consecutively. Whereas we're doing Gems of War 10 years consecutively. Well, we'll be in the 10-year anniversary in 2 months from now. So it's more so burnout than anything. But no, I've still off-stream, even now, still been playing it every day. Obviously, we haven't been streaming it every day. We've just been doing the 3 days a week. But I've still been doing it every day. And I still do enjoy it. It's just, a little bit of burnout recently from doing it 10 years straight, as would be expected. Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't advise doing multiple accounts for Gems of War. I haven't stuck with multiple accounts ever in Gems of War for longer than a few months. It's just too much to bother with. It also feels like you're wasting time when you're doing like one account compared to the main account or something similar. Which is the main thing that ever stopped me from doing all accounts for this game. Is I just felt like I could be progressing the main account, especially during Vault Weekends is when you feel it the most. Like the first Vault Weekend on a new account is the most insane feeling ever. But then every Vault Weekend after that, it's like, why am I just not doing this on the main account? Though the very, very first Vault Weekend on a fresh account feels so insane. It feels like you're hacking resources into the game. You're just getting so much loot. It's just so crazy. But then every one subsequent one after that, it's like, I could just be getting this on the main account. Every second I'm spending on this one could just be time on the other one. Though I do feel like the first month of a brand new Gems of War account is definitely the most fun. Then you start to hit a little bit of like the early mid-game wall. It just takes a while to get past. And then after that, you're basically just in the end game where, you know, any account would be like this one. Which at that point, might as well just play, you know, the more progressed account. Though the first month on any brand new account is still a ton of fun. You have 3 accounts, but only use 2. I've made almost a double-digit amount of accounts over the 10 years we played this game. Though the last one we haven't played in like 7 or 8 years at this point. Last time I made a new account was during the Switch version when it came out. Which I want to say is like 2016, 2017? I know for sure it was out by 2018. I don't remember the exact date though. Yeah, starting fresh in Gems of War with the knowledge of how to play the game is very beneficial. I think one of my fun things I like to do in new accounts too, which is still viable to this day, is you run a lot of Mang build. You run a lot of Hero with Barrier on Brown into Mang weapon. It is a weapon you'll almost never see me using, but in early game when you have almost nothing is probably the strongest asset you can ever use, especially if you know how to use it correctly. It scales, it gives you attack based on how much armor the enemy has, and you destroy all their armor as well. It is really good at just destroying everything. It does it very slowly when you have better options. But earlier on in the game, you generally do not have any of those better options. So it tends to be your best, quickest option in most situations. But as far as other games other than Gems of War, there's still a lot of games on my backlog we still need to get around to at some point. A lot of side games at this point. I'm waiting until I get my new computer before we do anything else. So it's still going to be like another week or 2 before we do that. Like the midway next week. I'm still trying to finish out that one RuneScape game we've been playing. We're only 4 levels away from maxing the hardest game mode in that game. And, yeah, after that we'll figure out what we do. Obviously, we'll be doing Brighter Shores, which I'm really looking forward to, but it got delayed all the way until November at the earliest. Though its currently expected release date is 1 day after my birthday, which is kind of funny. But that game is probably going to get delayed all the way till December at this rate. It's currently posed to come out on November 5th, but knowing it'll probably get double delayed. If the game's not ready, they're definitely not going to ship it early. They're going to do it correctly. Anything you'd change about the early game team? Mountain Crusher, Goblin Bomber. Which one's Goblin Bomber again? Immortal Glacia. And King Gobtruffle. Honestly, if you're going King Gobtruffle, you might just want to build all in on King Gobtruffle. You normally wouldn't want to use King Gobtruffle plus Immortal Christia. Or Glacia, I mean. You normally want to go all in true damage, as in replace Truffle with Beatrix, or go all in damage, which I'm not sure what your other options might be, but you could just double up on Truffle. They either want to replace Truffle with a Beatrix, or replace your Glacia with a second Truffle, or a similar damage source that's like him. But if you want to keep the Glacia, put a Beatrix there instead of Gobtruffle. Just so you have the double true damage synergy. And you get Beatrix from the Deep High faction, which we're using on our team right now. This little guy. It's most notably used for its 4x cleanse, but it also has a really good true damage ability that's very similar to Truffle, but true damage. Its extra turn rate is lower, but it's it does true damage instead of physical. A little bit less true damage as far as how much Truffle ultimately does, but still really good for damage. Really great when the team starts getting whittled down as well, as it concentrates the damage on whatever's left. Oh yeah, that's one thing that's so nice, which I almost keep forgetting about. You can cancel choice options. It's the only ability type in the entire game that you can cancel. I don't think they were able to recode it for all the other abilities, but because choice mechanic is the most recent mechanic added to the game as far as like that interface, you can actually cancel them. Normally when you do this on an ability, you'll be forced to have to use it. For example, there's no way for me to cancel this. I have clicked cast the ability, and clicking escape doesn't work, clicking off doesn't work. But on choice mechanics, you're allowed to cancel all the way up until like the final click. You're not allowed to do that with any other ability in the game other than choice mechanic. And it's mostly because choice mechanic was coded in the last few years, whereas everything else is still the spaghetti code of, you know, like 10 years ago. So they've never been able to fix it for everything else, but everything new has been coded differently. Kind of like how you can get a Valhawk and a Gnome in the same battle, but all the other sigils don't work that way. Only the most recently coded one does. But they haven't been able to retroactively fix it for all the older stuff. You've been running Sorcerer? You don't have many. Early on in the game, you generally want to be running a Barrier on Brown hero class. The strongest is Elemental that you get from Nexus. Though the most well-rounded is probably Titan from Stormheim all the way in top right. Barrier on Brown is very, very useful in early game, as well as the entire game, but particularly early game. Because it completely nullifies one instance of damage. It is particularly relevant when you have lower stats, because even if they're going to hit you for like 500, they'll still hit you for 0 if you have Barrier. It allows your hero to stay alive for a very long time, especially when you're using Mountain Crusher. Because Mountain Crusher gives you Brown Storm. And Barrier on Brown, of course, barriers you every time you take Brown. Which is very beneficial with Brown Storm. As well as Truffle and or Beatrix. As they also create Brown with auto extra turn. Hello, Outlander. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Also hope all you guys been having a wonderful start of your weekend. I just realized I don't really have any plans for this weekend. At this point, I've kind of just been waiting out on the new computer. Soon TM. Alright, nice. We're right in the middle of our guild now. Not like middle. Oh, wait. Did we get bad Valraven luck? What's happening here? Did I miss a Valraven, or did we just get unlucky? Because we have 2 other people at 448. And I got the low ball. Unfortunate. But I think there's just the luck difference. Oh yeah, I just realized I haven't handed out a single code yet. Let me go hand out some. Gosh, how deep are we into the stream? I can't actually see because I don't have my interface up. So I have no clue how long we've been streaming for. Oh wait, I could check over here. Wow, we've been streaming for like a whole hour and I haven't handed out a single code. I'm surprised no one reminded me. Or that, or I ignored the reminder. Wait. But not deliberately, obviously. But there you guys go. Enjoy. Also, I just realized Isabel's not here tonight. I wonder if she's playing Palia. Actually, I almost want to go check. I want to open Discord right now just to see if she's playing Palia. Actually, it wouldn't show because she plays it on the thing. I forgot. I would only be able to see if Genki's playing Palia. I forgot. Isabel plays on Switch, so it won't show if she's playing Palia on there. I'd have to open up the Nintendo Switch to check. I haven't played Palia in the last few weeks. I gave it a good shot at first. I did enjoy it. Oh, she's finally sleeping? That would make sense, too. I did enjoy Palia, but it never hooked me, though. I'm not sure why it didn't hook me. But it was an enjoyable game, but it just never really got me. I do like its free-to-play model, though I do feel like the skins are a little expensive. Well, we got to play that game completely for free, with all features. And it's still in beta, obviously still has a ways to go. That's one thing that's going to be nice about Brighter Shores, is they're just waiting until the game is done. Even though they're technically releasing in beta, the game is basically done on release. Even though it is technically releasing in beta until PvP comes out. But the main reason for that is PvP isn't like a core aspect of the game. Like, it's a feature, but it's not something that's like, you know, the main thing. It's there for people who want it. Oh, Cookie's computer is dying and dead? Oh no! Yeah, the same thing happened to mine the other week. Apparently everyone's this is the everyone's computer dies month. But yeah, my computer of 11 years died midway through this month. And I still have a very scuffed setup right now that I should be fixing hopefully next week. Probably on like Tuesday or Wednesday I should be able to pick up the computer. So by next Friday stream 1 week from today, not only are we going to have a Vault weekend, but I should also be on a new computer, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Honestly, this is probably going to take me a whole day to set up with everything I want to do for it. It's going to be a factory reset. Oh, no! Yeah, I didn't bother resetting mine. I didn't get rid of mine, though, because I do still want to get to the hard drive. While I was able to back up most of the stuff on my old computer, there is still, like, 10% or so of stuff that I haven't been able to recover off of it. I'll need to double-check my, my 2 terabyte storage, just to double-check. Like, what I have and what I don't have, because I never really, like, fully went through it. But I think I'm missing, like, 10 to 20% of my files I had from that 11-year period. That are either not up to date or because the last time I backuped was 2019, and the backup I did recently wasn't like a full backup. But yeah, I need to see if the files are up to date for some of them. And the other thing is, I think I might just be missing about 10% of files. Most of this stuff's not too important though. Like a lot of it, I can't even think of what it might be, which probably means it being deleted isn't too big a deal. Oh no, I don't want to scrap it or full reset it though. Just in case there is any files there I do want. Also, is there a way to get files off of a hard drive if the computer doesn't work anymore? Isn't there some kind of way that you can do that these days? Because I might have to resort to that eventually if the thing doesn't want to start up again. That's nothing so important that I really care that much if it doesn't happen. But still want to, just in case there's something important on there that I'm not aware of. Oh, you've been sick for 14 days straight? Oh gosh, hope you feel better soon. I realize you've been sick for so long. Oh yeah, Nintendo had their little indie direct the other day. I didn't really see anything too good, though there was one thing that I am almost tempted to get if it's cheap. They're re-releasing My Sims for the Wii with some other thingy as well. That game was something. I'm not sure how to describe that. But yeah, they did some kind of cozy bundle for the two of them. It was an interesting cozy game. I think its biggest downside is I believe it has no multiplayer whatsoever. Unless they added it to it with the re-release. But it was basically like a single-player cozy game with a lot of customization that you could do. They had almost like a Minecraft-style building system where you could build furniture with, like, blocks. And there's a lot of really cool blocks, too, like some see-through ones, some, like, rose metal and stuff like that. I was almost considering it just for nostalgia's sake. Plus, the other expansion of it I never played before, so I was like, yeah, maybe I'll try it. It depends on what its price tag is, though. Honestly, anything over 30 bucks, I'm probably not getting it. I just want to go double check. Let me go check real quick. Sims Cozy Bundle. Actually, I might just do it on this. I was going to go do it on a different browser, but we're right here already. What's it called? Oh, no, my cap lock thing. Gosh, that's one thing I hate about this computer, and I still don't know why it does it. It has a weird cap lock issue. Or just, like, spams that. I didn't even realize it's been on this whole time. Hey, birds. What is this? It's for something. Anyways, what was I about to go type? Oh, yeah. Sims... What was it called? Sims Cozy Bundle? Sims Cozy Bundle. Yeah, that whatever that is. Oh, yeah. My Sims Cozy Bundle for Switch. How much is it? Price tag. Wait, did it already release? It says in stock. How much was it? How overpriced is this? No, it releases in November. Oh, I won't be playing it. Brighter Shores is going to be out. It's slightly too expensive, and Brighter Shores is going to be out by then. Rip. But yeah, I kind of wanted to play this for nostalgia's sake. It's like a single-player cozy game, but it has like really good customization for furniture. Like you could build literally anything you could ever imagine with furniture, and it had quite a few cool blocks that you could do with it. Like there's certain structures that you have to do for like turning in stuff, almost like an Animal Crossing style, where you have to like build something and then turn it into a villager or you know one of your residents nearby and stuff like that. But there's a lot of customization. You can't really see it here because it's a really bare bones one. But some of them get really, really, really elaborate with what you can end up ultimately doing with them. But I don't know. It's an okay cozy game. The only problem is I believe it's purely single player. There's no co-op, no multiplayer, no anything like that. I never played the Kingdoms one. I only played the original My Sims one. They originally came out on the Wii. But yeah, 40 bucks is a little steep for it though. Also, what's happening? My thing is like stuck in the middle. Wait, I'm so confused. It's like perpetually stuck. There we go. So that was weird. Wait, it's still perpetually stuck again. That's so weird. Why is it doing that? It's doing it again. I'm so confused. It keeps making my mouse go to middle over and over again. Alright, there we go. I think I fixed it. That was so weird. Do you a favor and say the name when you drop codes. You can at least drop them on the Discord. Oh, okay, that'll work. Actually, I might as well do another one right now. Genki, we have a code. Here you go. Have another code. Enjoy. I'll hand out one more in a little bit. Three times Megavore with potion gems? Oh, that's really funny. I haven't actually had the opportunity to do that yet. Because I wasn't really paying attention to some of the restrictions when they were around. The potion gem with triple Megavore is hilariously broken. You could get a loop that just auto-kills the entire enemy team. That's like the glory day of Megavore right there. Back when it was actually in the meta. It's kind of funny because Megavore was only good for a few months. Iron Gut came out like 3 to 4 months after Megavore. So Megavore actually, if Iron Gut never came out or similar equivalences, he would have been the strongest troop in the game for insta-kill for like years. But because Iron Gut came out 3 months later, he kind of got overshadowed near immediately. As in most situations, you will get more, way more consistent devours out of a single Iron Gut than you ever will from like 2 or 3 Megavore. With the exception being potion gems, but of course those haven't existed until recently. Like Potion Gem Storm. Oh yeah, you did it for Monster Restriction. I think I ended up going for a Great Maul team. I didn't realize Restriction was Potion Gems. Maybe we might need to try it. The only problem with that is it's inconsistent, and if we go up against another Megavore team, I'd be slightly scared of it. So Great Maul can't really deal with 2-3 Megavores anyways. Alright, this might be the last one we do for Faction right now. Because I don't plan on going too deep on Faction this weekend, I don't think. Maybe one of the first times in a while that we don't bother finishing out the Faction event. But it's mostly because the payout isn't really that good. It's like 4 orbs and like, what, 2 or 3 Vault Keys? We could do a Vault event for like an hour and get like triple the loot. And this will take like 3 hours to go complete. Anyways, what other things do we still have to do as far as standard daily, weekly Faction? We already did our contribution to it. We did a little bit. I still got enough to get a Vault Key and stuff. We'll go a little bit further later. I don't plan on completing it, I don't think. Invasion, we did complete for the guild. Pet, we don't need. Those still check it. Didn't take dungeon yet. Let me go grab that. Top 3, top 3, top 3. Boo. Boo. Oh, super boo. We got webbed. Ew. I kind of want to run cleanse for it. Chad can't post codes. Wait, what was Chad posting? You try to post codes to your Discord, Crisp and Kinkies, but you can't? That's weird. Maybe there's certain permissions. I have no clue what's up on my Discord these days. I almost never use my own Discord. Like, ever. Generally, if you want to contact me on Discord, you should, like, directly message me. Because it's truly the only way I will see it. There really isn't any Discord server I ever interact with. I'm too antisocial to bother. Unless someone contacts me, like, directly, so I have to be forced to comment back. Well, not forced, but, you know. I feel the need to. You got 4 Iron Guts? Oh, that's kind of insane. Yeah, Iron Gut is nice. Game would be so much different if he never came into the game. He actually came out a month early, too, because there's actually a copyright issue with the troop that was going to come in for the December that year. So he actually got pushed forward to be 1 month earlier. Allowing him to be the previous year. Which basically made Great Mole, or not Great Mole, yeah, Megavore, useless 1 month earlier. Not useless, but Iron Gut definitely became the meta afterwards. So I really should go to do Cleanse Metal whenever we do these. I sometimes don't because I'm like, the amount of time it'll take to change our metal, it's probably just better to stay here. Well, in battles where it takes like 10 turns to want to cleanse, maybe not 10, but, you know, like 5 turns. Not ideal. Oops, I could take extra turn there, but in all fairness, I actually need to pass my turn. There we go. Alright, now we want our turns. Fortunately, he got revived there, though he's getting hit by a billion skulls, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, you only got 1 Megavore, though. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There are teams that utilize 1 Megavore, but you can't really properly do the insta-kill mechanic with only 1, unfortunately. You need at least 2 or 3. Ideally 2. 3 can be done, it's just a bit of a clunky team. Used in any context other than the potion gems. Actually, that reminds me, do I even have a 3rd? I know for sure I have 2. I'm pretty sure I have like 5 or something. No, I do only have 2. Interesting. I never did bother getting a 3rd or 4th. In all fairness, you're never going to need a 4th, but potion gems are a rare circumstance where you can get away with 3. I think the only thing left now is PvP. Oh, and do the little bit of Explore. You know what? Let me go do the Explore first, so the only thing we have left is PvP. And then we'll just do the entirety of PvP real quick. Alright, I'm looking for a Dust Devil build. I'll grab you. So I really need to go reorganize all this junk. Yeah, we'll go clear this out, head over to PvP for the rest of the time then. Shouldn't have too much to do. I think we just have to do, what, 3 Valhawks and... that's basically it. Oh, I guess I do have to do 1 Monolith. Oh, and the gold mark thingies. Honestly, PvP daily's kind of big these days. I never actually realized how long it took, but it's actually pretty high compared to other dailies these days. Like, the entirety of the PvP daily, if you're in the Dark Alliance, which gives you even more dailies to have to do for it, like, it's a good, like, 20 minutes some days. Depending on the day, it's like 10 to 25 minutes. Like, that's not short. Like, you can do almost every other daily in the game in the time it takes just to do PvP daily. It's actually relatively long. I will clear out this. This will be the XP booster. I'll probably use the rest of them this Sunday. And then we'll save the rest of them for Vault Weekend. Which is 1 week from today. Actually, it almost makes sense to go use them now and then save them for then, but I don't know. I'll open some on Sunday. I still feel like grinding for 45 minutes for that right now. Alright, let's go do PvP real quick. What do we have? I need to get all the Valhawks. Nothing we need to do there. 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 Alright. So let's go do our Valhawks real quick. We'll stick it for normal magic. After that, we'll go clear the things we need to go do. I think it's Monster, Construct, and whatever the one for today is. Monster and Construct are the ones we need to get gold marks from in the, whatever the daily one is today. I know tomorrow it's Central. I can't remember what it is today. It should be 2 outer. I just don't know which 2 outer we have. I'll find out when we get there. It's kind of funny. Now that I've been doing Gems of War each day, I keep doing the Gems of War dailies at like a completely random time every day. It's kind of weird how much I've completely 180'd on it from doing it at the exact same time every day to doing it at like the most random times ever. Sometimes I'll do it while eating breakfast. Sometimes I'll do it after dinner. Sometimes I'll do it literally at midnight. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably go do that before the 3 a.m. reset time. I haven't missed a single day yet, though, since we haven't been streaming every day. Which I'm actually really surprised that hasn't happened yet on accident. Because obviously, occasionally, you're going to forget to do it. When we're streaming every single day, that basically never happened. As it couldn't happen because we're streaming every day. But, you know, even when we're streaming, we'd still sometimes miss one of the dailies because we forgot to do it or something. But so far, I haven't missed a single one since we haven't been doing every day. You know what I missed? My guild requirements. Wait, what was our guild requirement that I missed? Wait, am I missing a guild requirement? Did I not donate gold this week? What did I miss? Oh. Whoops. That's funny. You know why I missed it? I got busy on Monday. Normally, I do it at Monday reset time. But what threw off my entire Monday schedule this Monday was I forgot I had a appointment that I had to go to. And that completely ruined my entire Monday schedule. I made sure the follow-up appointment that's like all the way in January is not during a Monday. So that doesn't happen again. I think I picked like a Thursday or something, some random day. Anyways, let's go finish up PvP. I'll hand out one more code. Actually, I might as well do it right now. Not sure if Genki's here to help post it wherever she's posting it. I have no clue. But here you guys go. Here is the redeem code, the final one for the stream for now. Enjoy. Because now we hand out at least like 3 every stream now that we stream a bit less. So I have enough codes for about 3 to 4 more streams. Hopefully we have the September code soon. Also, I think we're the only people who get codes now. I'm not sure if Crisp starts getting them now. Not sure if he's asked for them or anyone else. But we might actually be the only person in the game right now handing out redeem codes. Which, if that is the case, that's the first time in the game's history we're the only person handing out codes. Making it a feature basically made for us, in a sense. Not literally, but it's kind of funny. Anyways, let's go do all the thingies. Yeah, I'm gonna go do Monster real quick. So you said it was Potion Gem, right? Because I was running a Skull build. I went Great Maul, Wand, Glaceon, Skyla. This was the Great Maul build I was talking about earlier. Where I was like, oh yeah, we'll still use Great Maul occasionally. But yeah, this is that one occasional Great Maul team. 4 times Monster Great Maul. And we're using Glaceon with Skull Storm, essentially. We do have blue alignment. Hopefully we can get red somewheres. Oh, a little bit of an unfortunate board. But we can work with it. Hopefully we have another Glaceon. Perfect. And a smash. Yeah, it's pretty much Great Maul build. And if Great Maul dies, we have Enraged Hero behind it. Not sure if this is the quickest team. But with only 2 Megavores, I'm not sure if the potion mechanic really works that well with it. Like, Megavore is good. And with potion gems, it's insane. But even then, I'm not sure if it's quicker than just rushing a Devourer. And then just wiping the whole team. How is none of those aligned? Also, Skyla does have insta-kill if we want it, though. Almost using it for its Skull Storm. A little bit of an unfortunate second half of the fight. There we go. So I can't use Entangle with this team because we need it unentangled for the Great Maul Devourer. So I've been running it with Titan. Which does help with the Brown Storm and everything. But it pretty quickly gets converted to a Skull Storm. And of course Entangle is no threat since we could just get rid of it. Oh, he just Megavored us. He got it. He got the thing. Luckily Great Maul, our entire team is in first slot, so he can't actually insta-kill it. So even if we are up against those teams, it can't really do much to us. Only problem is we don't get to go potion crazy with this team. Which is fun, but not required. Ooh, miss on Wand. That's not ideal. Especially with on potion gem mechanic. Watch him actually get all the insta-kill he needs to win. He's trying to. How's this team doing so bad all of a sudden? It went so well yesterday. Like, the battles would die within, like, under a minute. I don't even think I've gotten Megavored a single time the entirety of yesterday when I ran this team. And we're already at a double death this battle alone. Doesn't help that we have ran out of our skull spammers. It has Bulp in it. Yeah, we sometimes get codes with weird things in it. Also, I love Smash, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot the gold this week. That's funny. I know exactly why, though. It's because of what happened on Monday. Anytime I don't immediately donate gold around the time that I record the video, the weekly video, I will forget to do it. Also, that troop that I just devoured used to have Impervious back in the day. It doesn't have any immunes now, though, so we could just devour it. Yeah, any day we don't immediately donate the gold, I always forget. And then never do it throughout the entire week until some random person reminds me, either from the guild or otherwise. Oh, another Glaceon build. And he's doing it with Centurion. I was considering a Centurion build. As Glaceon got replaced, though. I was considering a Centurion build, but opted not to. I just didn't feel like doing Megavore because, even though we haven't much recently, we did a lot of Megavore back in the day. He was, like, the entire meta of the game for, like, 3 months way back when. And for that reason, I tend to not use him too much. He was just way too overly meta for a short duration of time. Where, like, every team ever was just him. Because it was around the time when factions first came out. And at the time, the only really realistic way to kill factions was use Megavore. Because one of the reasons I don't use Infernus too much, other than the fact that Zolgoth kind of killed him, is Infernus used to be the PvP meta for the longest amount of time. So much so, if I go to Central Spire, it'll still show that my most used troop is Infernus. which is kind of insane because that was back in like 2017 or 2018. Yet it still shows it after all these years. Yeah, look, if I go here, it'll say my favorite troop is Infernus, which means the one we use the most. Where do you check that? Wait, where do you check that? I know there's a thingy that shows it. Info. Yep, there it is, Infernus. 9,235 battles. Back when it was the entire meta of the game. It still shows as our most favorite troop for Central. Because it's taking data from when we ran it in the old PvP system back then. It actually still checks those numbers, oddly enough. Been tracking those numbers for several years now at this rate. Anyways, what do we still have? I gotta go take the other one, which I believe is Construct, and then we gotta go do one of the other ones for gold medals today. Probably do Mystic. What are our choices? We have a choice between Mystic or Undead. What's the option for Undead these days? I assume Mystic is better. But Undead might be weaker. We have that new True Damage guy. The problem is it's going to be True Damage War. We do have Ossifer, which is fun. Yeah, it's basically just True Damage versus True Damage, and too many of them have Lifesteal, which is going to be very slow. So yeah, probably will run Mystic. Because for Mystic, we have Fairy Fire and Beatrix, so should be pretty free. Alright, let's go do the Construct build. I didn't actually do this for the other one. Honestly, I might actually do what he's doing. Essence of Evil actually sounds nice. Because we don't have the damage output, I might go for it. So we can run Ossifer. You just have double damage. Do we have other true damage to synergize with him? Lord of Slaughter technically does, so I can do a Ossifer Lord of Slaughter build. Then it just comes down to feeding it mana. Okay, I'm not going to run Essence of Evil then. I want Wand into mana then. Wand. Is there a construct that does 1 billion mana? We can't use Bork, that's mech. Power? I can feed it skulls. Or web gems. Oh no, our team doesn't really care too much if it gets webbed. I guess we could do that. If I do that, I should put Wand in front of Ossifer then. Banner, 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 banner. But these are all constructs, so it would technically make sense to go Geomancer. For that 50% mana start to all constructs and a little bit of tankiness if Lord or Slaughter dies. And then I'll probably just put our banner into purple because the guy creates purple. And the other one denies brown. Alright, should be good to go. Lord or Slaughter, Wand, Mortal Ossifer with double damage. And a little Empower guy. What do you convert again? Brown. Brown to purple. Really good alignment right there. Then we immediately cast Wand. Then we immediately click the auto win button. And ideally, would auto win. So far, it's auto winning pretty well until it missed. It was doing great until it wasn't. And that should be overkill. Easy as that. And I just did that 4 more times. And this is with Blood Frenzy, too. Doesn't even feel like Blood Frenzy with how much damage this team does. So hello, Lester! With the fake code. The fake funny code. Oh, no wonder why I was creating so many browns. He had a first slot that kept creating brown when he got hit. I was like, wait, where did all these browns come from? But yeah, it was from his one troop he had there. How do I not have any alignment here? That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we just wand them. I'm trying to click Ossifer. I'll do it on anything. I just need to make sure it has alignment. And obviously if it's brown, I should do the other guy. I'm just gonna go for it. We should have enough damage. You've been getting less VP points these days? Well, there's a lot of things that factor into getting extra VP points, like how quickly you win and other things. There's like a whole list of them. It's actually really hard to get max points every time. Like near impossible. Hey, as Chad mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot. It is greatly appreciated. Thanks a ton. Especially now that we stream a little bit less, it helps people actually find it now that we don't do it every day. Because YouTube doesn't like that we're not doing stuff every day. So when we actually do things, they need engagement to know that we're doing something. I keep thinking this is green to purple for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because Zolkari is pretty green to purple related. Or both green-purple related. Wow, that's so much damage. Like, Ossifer is already a lot of damage, but double damage on Ossifer. Not on his skulls, obviously, but on his true damage. Pretty insane. To a degree, it almost is with his skulls, too, because since I'm doing 100% true damage with the Lord of Slaughter. But hello, Mount Everest. Welcome, welcome. I said, hello, Orc. Welcome, welcome. Gosh, how many accounts are you on right now? It's like the third one. It's a toss-up between Undead or Mystic, which means Mystic. Because Undead is just not worth it. Alright, oh, my team is already saved. Juan, Double Beatrix, Queen Titania, nice. That means it's the same one team as last week, then. That's interesting. That means people are using the exact same team this week compared to last week as far as voting it in. Because I didn't make this team this week. I know for sure I didn't. Which means this was still left over from last week. I have enough fingers and toes to count to 21. I'm not sure I want to know what you're counting as the 21st one. What's my favorite game mode in this game? Overall, I almost want to say Underspire. I kind of want to say Underspire. Obviously, it's Vault Event weekend. But mechanically, I would say Underspire or Tower of Doom are probably my two favorite mechanically. The Vault Event weekends are my favorite for the obvious reason. I don't think a Vault weekend needs an explanation as to why it's good. But, yeah, mechanically, I would say Underspire and Tower of Doom are my two favorite. As far as the actual gameplay of them. That and Treasure Hunt. The treasure hunt gives like 0 negative loot. Still waiting on that treasure hunt rework. They did it for Arena, but then neglected the treasure hunt one. They were originally going to do them at around the same time, but then only did Arena. And then still to this day have not done treasure hunt rework. No, not Arena and treasure hunt. I said treasure hunt. I was just mentioning Arena because it was relevant at the time. But no, my favorite 3 game modes are treasure hunt, Underspire, and Tower of Doom. Probably in that order. Yeah, treasure hunt really needs an update. It hasn't been touched much since, like, gosh, 2015? 2015, 2016? It's been a good 8+ years since that thing has really gotten a good rework. Oh, there's the 3 redeem codes we handed out. Thank you, whoever claimed them for us. Unfortunately, they still have to lower gold. I wonder if she even knows that they gave lower gold. I don't really care too much, though. But if she does it again, I've definitely got to mention something. But luckily the gem keys are still there, which is the only thing that matters, because treasure hunt maps you get way too many of. Souls don't do too much. Gold would, but that's way too little. So it's mostly just gem keys anyways. Even the 2,500 is pretty little later in the game. Anyways, I think we've done every daily except get our Valhawks, of which I've gotten all 3. Never mind, I've done them all. Alright, that's everything then. Perfect. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. We did this. We already did all the battles. 0 battles left. Wait, did I do 5 Mystic teams? Let me double check. Yep, I did 5 Mystic. Did I do 5 Construct or whatever it was? Monster? Yeah, 5 Monster. Alright, we're good to go. That's everything then. That is everything. Anyways, guys, I guess we'll end it there for now. We will be back on Sunday, this Sunday, an hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. Or sorry, not tomorrow. It's on Sunday. Probably no midday streams. Honestly, I probably won't be doing another midday stream until I have the computer set up. But we should have the computer set up by 1 week from today, which will also be Vault Event Weekend for Gems of War. So we should have it by then. And obviously we'll have a Gems of War stream on this Sunday and Monday. As well as a Monday video going up, which should be up at a reasonable time, unlike last time. But that was mostly because of the appointment I had to go to. What was the question? Someone just asked a question near the end. I see a question mark. No, Lester, I've never heard of that. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by as always. Greatly appreciated. And I will catch you guys later. I should log into Palia to get the free drops, just in case you decide to ever play again someday. Okay, sure. How long does it last for? Yeah, I'll go check it real quick. But yeah, thanks for reminding me. Because I haven't logged in that game in like 2 weeks now. Actually, I think the last time we streamed it was the last time we... When did we last stream it? I don't remember. But yeah, I haven't played it in like 2 weeks. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.